The real reason Killua and Alluka has returned to Hunter x Hunter. What if Togashi didn't bring Killua and Alluka back just for nostalgia? What if their return is directly connected to the succession contest, more importantly directly tied to Prince Wobble and Beyond Neteros' curse? Because after chapter 415, Kurapika may be facing a problem that normal nen simply cannot solve. And there might be only one character in the entire Hunter x Hunter universe powerful enough to help him: Nanika. Let's look at what Togashi may be setting up. In chapter 414, Kurapika establishes two extremely important objectives. First, he needs to locate the real Prince Wobble, and secondly, he needs to understand Beyond Neteros' curse, determine whether Wobble is one of its targets, and find someone capable of removing it. Then almost immediate after establishing these objectives, Togashi brings Gon, Killua and Alluka back into the story. That timing feels very deliberate. Kurapika has not contacted Killua on panel, and we still don't know exactly how they would become involved. We know it has something to do with the convoluted mailing system, but Togashi rarely reintroduces major characters without a reason. And out of Gon, Killua and Alluka, only one of them appears to possess exactly what the kind of power Kurapika now needs. Chapter 415 shows us just how difficult Beyond's curse may be to remove. Kurapika uses his ability to begin analyzing it, but the curse is so old, so carefully constructed, and so deeply protected that merely deciphering it could take around an entire year. And that is before anyone can even begin developing a way to counter it. The succession contest could be over long before a normal nen-exorcist find a solution. So Kurapika does not simply need a talented exorcist. He needs someone who can completely bypass the normal limitations of nen. And we have already seen Nanika do exactly that. After Gon sacrificed practically everything to defeat Neferpitou, his body was left in a condition that even the greatest doctors and nen users could not repair. Gon had accepted a restriction powerful enough to destroy his own future. But Nanika healed him. She did not spend months examining the conditions of his transformation. She did not construct a complicated counter ability. Killua asked her to heal Gon, and she reversed the consequences of one of the most extreme nen contracts we have ever seen. That makes Nanika the perfect answer to Beyond's curse. But there is one major problem. Killua has promised to protect Alluka from people who only see Nanika as a weapon. The Zaldek family imprisoned her because they feared and desired her power. Illumi wanted to control her. Killua's entire current journey is built around giving Alluka the freedom she was denied. So even if Kurapika asks for help, Killua may refuse. And that could create an incredibly difficult conflict between them. Kurapika would not be asking Killua to use Nanika for revenge or personal gain. He would be asking him to save an innocent child. Prince Wobble has done nothing to deserve the succession contest. She is trapped inside a ritual created by adults who see children as disposable pieces in a political game. Killua would understand that better than almost anyone. Both Alluka and Wobble are children born into powerful families that treat them as tools. But saving Wobble could expose Nanika to the most dangerous man imaginable, Beyond Netero. Beyond Netero has prepared for the Dark Continent for decades. Nanika is connected to I. Beyond may immediately understand what she is. And once he discovers that Killua is traveling alongside a being capable of overriding nen curses, healing impossible injuries and granting seemingly impossible requests, Alluka could become more valuable to him than any prince on the Black Whale. This means Nanika may successfully remove the curse from Wobble, but in doing so, she could reveal herself to Beyond. And that may be the real reason Togashi has brought Killua and Alluka back now. Not because they are about to reunite with Gon, not because Killua is joining the succession contest as another fighter, but because Kurapika has encountered a problem that only Nanika can solve. Kurapika might find a different exorcist, and Killua may remain completely separated from the Black Whale. But the order of these scenes feels important. Kurapika announces that he needs an exorcist. Chapter 415 shows us why an ordinary exorcist may not be enough. And at the almost exact same point in the story, Togashi reminds us that Killua is traveling with the most powerful healer we have ever seen. So the real question may not be whether Nanika can save Wobble. The real question is, what will happen when Beyond Netero discovers that Nanika exists?